Hey ghouls! Welcome back to my channel. We're starting the first week of hashtag Builtover with Monster High. From now on, I'm going to be talking throughout all my videos, so sorry in advance. Let's get started. So this is the front yard of the school. I wanted to make it as accurate as the actual layout. I believe there are 3 generations, so you'll see a mixture of it in the build. I gotta say, I'm really loving how much better Adopt Me has gotten with the furniture choices. I didn't even have to lift a finger to customize the cemetery. I left this little spot empty on purpose. You know, for the person that made this for to throw in some mannequins and really make it pop. It looks super lively once they add those in. She sent me some reference pics of what she wanted, and she even suggested a few movies for me to check out. Drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite Monster High movie is. Only one of these brown doors you can actually get through, and I'll show you which one in sec. I wanted to add more stuff, but with the furniture limit, it just wasn't happening. But hey, check out this view. Wow! If you're thinking about starting a build, I've got a little tip for you. Memorize that furniture look. It just makes building way easier. Oh my gosh, you guys. These stairs took ages to put together. Anyways, now we're heading down to the catacombs. I totally got inspired by the movie Monster High, Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love? I'm all about customizing stuff in my builds, so if you're curious about how I did something specific, comment down below. I can drop a tutorial on my TikTok at Solar Links. Most of the time, I just had to figure out what to put in here because there's no full layout anywhere. Like this little section. Here is a full display of the party. Adopt Me has dropped some cool animations, like these hearts. Okay, I'm bored. Let's teleport back upstairs. We are going to one of my favorite parts of the build, the iconic Monster High hallway. There are 2 dorm rooms in this first floor and 3 more in the second floor. The first dorm includes Toralei, Persephone, and Meality. So I went for this rockstar cat vibe. You're gonna see I set up all their hobbies around the room, like napping, gossiping, sketching, and music. I think in Generation 3 they have a band called the Hisfits. It's why I added a music studio. Here is the full layout. Next up is Gina Fire and Skelita's dorm room. Adopt Me pretty much had everything for her dorm room, like this bench is perfect for her. She loves jewels and fashion, so it makes sense to have Gina Fire and Skelita as roomies. Skelita is very involved in her family's traditions, especially Dia de los Muertos. It's why I made an ofrenda for her least used pets, just a little something to honor them. Here is the full layout. This is literally my second favorite dorm room. Alright ghouls, let's head up and check out the 3 dorms upstairs. This dorm room belongs to Claudine and Draculoro. All I know is that I wanted to build the circular bed with a leopard print blanket, a hairstyling station, and a big closet for all her killer outfits. I went with this romantic Victorian style for Draculoro. I added a little stage for her to show off her love for the performing arts, a veggie garden, and even a spot just for her fabulous clothes. And I had to make that coffin bed I saw on Pinterest. Here is the full layout. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. It will help me a lot. Next up is Rebecca and Rochelle's dorm room. For Rebecca, I decided to go with a steampunk vibe. She's all about vintage items and classic ways of doing things. I did take inspo from these pics. Rochelle's space reflects her Parisian roots. She enjoys mixing wrought iron with stained glass. Huge inspo from this picture. Here is the full layout. Lastly, my favorite dorm room, Frankie and Laguna. For Frankie, I went with an electrifying room. She's really into science, so I set up a cool lab station along with a lab rat enclosure. It's definitely my favorite spot in the room. I made a little station for her cool hybrid pet called What's It. I came across this bed set and I just had to recreate it. Okay, maybe this is my favorite part of the room. What do you think? For Laguna, I wanted to make her space feel like home. Think coral, seashells, and this cool wallpaper with ocean critters. And of course, I had to create a hydration station. And water, since it's a personal necessity. Here is the full dorm layout. I've got a real question for y'all. What can I do to stop getting motion sickness? Whenever I'm working on these big builds, it really sets it off for me. So here's a look at the back of the build. I really hope that Adobe eventually adds a feature to include water in the builds. But for now, this setup works just fine. It's still pretty awesome.
Wow!
I did build Cupid's radio station, which is only accessible with a flying item. This room might be small, but I was able to fit in a lot of things that reminded me of Cupid. I managed to find some reference photos of the actual radio station, and I think I nailed it. This little interview area that gives off romantic vibes. And let's not skip her bow and arrow. And look at this desk setup. It's just perfect. Here is the full layout. Guys, I'm literally so proud of this build. Everything turned out just the way I wanted. I kind of do wish I could have done each character's dorm room. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments. Oh my god, it felt like forever editing this video. Don't forget to use the hashtag Buildtober. I would love to see your spooky builds. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Till we meet again. Bye.